All right, welcome back for another episode. I am just loading in here real quick. All right, so specifically in this episode, I'm going to touch on a topic, specifically that topic being the economy gear. This is something that others overlook, and but it's really important to your growth. If you want to grow quickly, pay attention because this is important. So if you step over to here under your economy, you'll notice your opulence gear. This is all for construction and research. It's helpful, without a doubt, especially for upgrades, castle upgrades, building upgrades, research. Definitely necessary. You need it. I have the rare opulence set. Don't regret a moment that I've actually spent money on this when it first came out, and I've been using it ever since. So I don't regret that at all. Now, if you go down below those, let's close those down, and let's look at the honor set, the enforcer set, and the majestic. Majestic being among the lowest, but not the lowest. It's kind of like the middle of the road for your farming gear. So in the economy gear, you have your opulence, focused on your construction and your research. Then you have your farming gear, which is the honor set, the enforcer set, majestic, harvest, and so on and so on. You get down into the ones that you pretty much craft as you first start out. The majestic gear is really important. I would say that's probably my favorite. I use it consistently. As you can see, I don't have it enhanced greatly, but all the same, it works wonders. Prime example, if you when you go to the mine, I actually without this gear, I generally pull around maybe 4, 5, or 600,000 K iron. With this gear, I pull upwards to 1.1 million from a single trip to the iron mine. So it's really important. Also, with this gear, maybe if I go to a level 7 iron mine, it would normally take me 5 to 6 hours, maybe more, to empty that mine, depending if I got my guard set right and whatnot. In this case, I'm down to 3.5 hours to emptying a level 7 iron mine. Now, there's surely people who have the enforcer set and the honor set that are fully enhanced that probably do that in way less time. But this is significantly better than what I had done in the past, so it was definitely a step in the right direction. Enhancing these can be not that bad. Depends on when you get to the higher points here. These are the benefits, but for example, if we go back over here, and you can see maybe enhancing, that's already a 5, can't enhance that anymore. The enhancements can get somewhat pricey. I've used all of mine up today doing some upgrades, but, just from a level 2 to a level 3, 350,000 steel, but not that bad. So you have to spend some steel, but, those packages are pretty cheap at this point, so not a big deal. I just advise this highly. You don't have to do this. You can definitely struggle it out, but, I mean, the 600 ingots, which is what you need now after the most recent change, you need ingots to craft. 600 ingots, I believe the package was for Americans. It was $4.99. I got 600 ingots. That's enough to get me started. That gets me enough I can craft all 6 of the pieces. So it wasn't that big of a cost just to basically get going. I obviously will plan to fully enhance, but that's neither here nor there. So that's just one thing I wanted to mention. Your farm gear, that's really important. So make sure, in this case, you can see my power's down quite a bit, but that's because I'm rocking just farm gear right now. I also have opulence gear, like I said. I can switch over to my opulence. I have all 6 of the opulence pieces of the orange set. So again, another wise investment. I think I paid $20 for it a while back. I don't know what it is now. I'm sure now you can actually go to the bundles and maybe specifically pick out growth or and different sets. There you go. There you go. So it's still the same price as it was when I got it. It was $19.99. I didn't want to spend $100. Wasn't worth it to me. But in this case, yeah, So make sure you do this. It'll speed things up for you big time, and you won't have to rely on the others in your hives nearly as much to get your growth on. Uh, in the way of manner of speaking. But yeah, focus on that. Get that done, guys. That's really important. It'll make a difference in your growth and the speed at which you grow. Especially for you bigger guys that are C30 and up, geez, the cost is absolutely exponential to grow to another level. So, all right, guys. Well, that's about it. Have a wonderful evening and take care.